Well, good evening, barflies and lounge lizards, and welcome to Late Night Video. And on this week's episode, we will be talking about Werewolves on Wheels from 1971. And I know this is the third time I've covered this film, but I just keep finding new information about it. It has nothing at all to do with a lost bet. But Werewolves on Wheels tells the story of a fun-loving group of upstanding bikers known as the Devil's Advocates. And in the midst of some charity work, they run afoul of a satanic monastery and a curse is placed. But as to who gets this hair-raising curse, I'm not at liberty to say. Now this one has a rather bad yet unfair reputation because too many people go in thinking it's a horror film. But Werewolves on Wheels is not a horror film at all. It's actually just a great 60s style biker film with some supernatural elements here and there. It's far closer to something like Satan's Sadist or Hell's Angels on Wheels. Matter of fact, the werewolf, the one on the wheels, doesn't even appear until the last 8 minutes of the film. Had this one had a different title, The Devil's Advocates perhaps, and played down the supernatural elements in advertising, it would have a much different reputation. And the film stars Stephen Oliver as our biker lead. Oliver was a film and TV actor who may best be known for his stint on Peyton Place, but he was also no stranger to biker movies, having appeared in Motorpsycho, Angels from Hell, and Psycho. But I know him best as Dugan from the 1977 van-sploitation film The Van, and its very, very loose 1978 sequel Malibu Beach. Not really the type of films I generally cover here on the channel, but both of those are great sleazy 70s teen films. Next we have Severin Darden, who may be of particular interest to patrons of the snack bar, for Darden appeared in both Conquest of the Planet of the Apes and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Not to mention he played Van Helsing in Saturday the 14th. Then we have Billy Gray as one of our bikers. Gray is probably best known for playing young Bobby in The Day the Earth Stood Still, but he was also in the loose remake of Casablanca, The Navy vs. the Night Monsters. There's not a ton of effects because, as I said, it's not really a horror movie, but when you finally do see the werewolf, it is a great looking, almost Yeti-like werewolf. It really looks like a brown Yeti or something. And then there's some nice bright red blood here and there. It's pretty groovy. It's, like I said, very 1960s. It's a nice mixture of psychedelic rock and country. And it just kind of gives it that biker movie kind of feel perfectly and really gets you in that vibe, that being on the road, the bikers, the misunderstood biker youth. There's a little bit of sleaze in here. There's a topless ritual scene at the satanic monastery with the satanic monks. Got some toplessness going on. For those Rob Zombie fans out there, you probably know the song Sick Bubblegum. And Sick Bubblegum begins with the sample,
"Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn."
That's taken directly from Werewolves on Wheels. Now, remember way back when I mentioned the ultra groovy soundtrack? It was composed by Don Greer, who oddly only has 2 credits to his name. This film and fellow exploitation film Sweet Sugar, which was also directed by the same director, Michael Levesque. The stunt coordinator on the film was actor, director, and stuntman Chuck Bell. Bell directed Cleopatra Jones in the Casino of Gold, as well as episodes of Chips, Manimal, and Knight Rider. And he did stunt work in Hell's Angels on Wheels, The Cycle Savages, and Batman 66. Yep, I mentioned Chuck just for an excuse to bring up Batman 66. And now it's time for the weekly supposedlies. Supposedly most of the monks in the ritual scene were hippies from a nearby local hippie commune. And most of the film was shot without permits, using real bikers and stuntmen. Is it wacky? I mean, I guess the premise of a werewolf on a motorcycle is pretty wacky, but overall it's not really a wacky movie. As I said, it's a good kind of serious-esque biker film. So not a whole lot of wacky going on there. I mean, other than them running across a satanic monastery with satanic monks and curses and topless ritual scenes. Other than that, not very wacky. Werewolves on Wheels has been released on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and Betamax. I give this one 3 denim vest out of 5. As I said, go in expecting a biker movie, not a horror movie, and if you like biker movies, I think you'll dig this one quite a bit. especially if you like biker movies with a little bit of the supernatural going on. And that's all the time we have for this week. Please like, comment, subscribe, and keep it wacky.
You know what kids love? Monsters. I'm Gorgonzola, one of the new monster vitamins. We come in a haunted house, 7 of us.
I'm Screaming Mimi.
I'm Squeaky.
I'm the blob.
We're delicious.
Mom, we think children should get vitamins by eating right, but when they don't, monsters can help. New monster vitamins and monster vitamins with iron. Look for the haunted house in your favorite store.
I'm making the same great-tasting stuffing in a pan that I used to make inside chickens.
In a pan? Have you lost your bird?
I'm using Uncle Ben's Stuff and Such.
It can't be that delicious.
It is, because Uncle Ben's makes it with the same delicious ingredients I used.
Come on, you need me.
No, I don't. And I can serve Stuff and Such as a side dish with everything.
Even chicken?
Even chicken.
Things are really cooking at Uncle Ben.